So let's say the market just opened, and let's say before the market opened, I set my alert to right here, 21 EMA in the 4 hour. All right, so I set my alert to that. Now it's the first 15-minute candle, right? So now you see that my alert is already going off, so therefore it's invalid. I have to wait now until the orb forms, the first 15 minutes, before I set my new alert. So after the first 15 minutes, I'll come back and I will adjust. This is why, of course, like, you know, you have to wait until the market calms down, right? Because again, I'm looking right here, where's their new space, right? I could adjust it right now, but I want to wait until the orb forms. If I did adjust it right now, I'll move it up to here and I'll say, oh, okay, there's space above this area right here. Above here, I don't have any other resistances up until 446. So of course, I could set my new alert here, but it wouldn't be valid until the orb form, because I do not know when the orb high is going to, where it's going to be at. Okay, now the 15 minutes is up. You see my orb high, it's right here. So right now there's a lot of space in between this orb high and orb low. There is, sheesh, $8, right? That's a huge gap between the orb high and the orb low, right? So you don't necessarily want to trade inside of this at all. So you want to make sure that's outside of that. So if I'm going to move my alert, I have to move it to where there's space above. So I wouldn't look for calls until it gets above this 100 EMA on the 4 hour. But even then, I only have $2 between that and the pivot. So then I would probably say, maybe it's not really valid until it gets to 451, right? If it gets to 451, cool. Other than that, I don't have to pay attention to Tesla because it's inside of the orb and doesn't have space. And if I wanted for puts, I would say, okay, cool, below the orb low, which is right here. But also, this is the previous day low, so I would have to be cautious of that. But now I do not have to look at Tesla at all until one of these alerts go off. And you can just do whatever you need to do throughout the day and not pay attention to it.